Professor Mucci, at the beginning of class, you gave us 13 outcomes, and with these 13 outcomes, you wanted us to assess which ones we were able to apply to everyday management. What I'd like to ask you, and then I'd like to ask my fellow classmates, out of the 13 outcomes, which do you feel was most prevalent or most useful to a successful manager?
Don't push the button. Well, the first outcome that we have listed is develop a working knowledge of leadership terms and concepts. Oh, okay. The first outcome we have is developing a working knowledge of leadership terms and concepts, and I think from one of Peter Drucker's reading assignments, he talks about leadership being doing what's right. And we spent a lot of time during this semester talking about situations that come up where you have a choice of doing what's right or doing what's in your personal self-interest. And the concept, Peter Bloch's concept of stewardship, that when you're in a leadership position, you're responsible for those people that you're leading, and how important it is to look at your leadership role and taking responsibility for the group that you've been assigned. Management or supervision is doing something the right way. And there's a difference between picking the right thing to do and doing things the right way. Peter Drucker also makes the point, a lot of people do a lot of things well, it just may not be relevant to what the situation is. A good example is I'm really good at driving a ship. I'm a ship guy, I have a license to drive a ship. But there's no ships anymore, so that really isn't particularly relevant. And so it's developing the leadership skills is more of a concept and a personal choice on how you treat other people and how you take personal responsibility. A great example is the captain of the Maersk, Alabama, who, when he was confronted with a situation, he chose to do the right thing, and that is take responsibility for his ship and his crew by sacrificing himself on behalf of his crew.
Any of my classmates like to respond to that question? Out of 12 objectives, which one do you feel that you'll probably use the most? Which one do you feel you'll take away from this class the most?
We can try to do that.
I only ask the question because of the fact that if we're going to be talking to the students, it's like, okay, they're just sitting there.
Okay, good. You said that. What am I getting at?
Yeah, what did you think of this class the whole time? You just sat here for 16 weeks.
Well, we can do that and give everyone a heads up before you say
Yeah, so maybe that's what we are now. That's a great question.
Yeah, that's good for a little.
Share what value or what you have found of value or what you've gotten out of this class.
Well, I think we still maybe a round or two,
Around for away from that.
and then we can wrap that up as a conclusion. Or you can edit it in however you feel. Be a highlight.
We can do this again.
Which one?
Thursday.